Hey guys, it's Dani with Poised Imperfection. I'm back with another channel message. I'm keeping them coming. Occur. I can't remember my tongue, so I'm gonna just say occur. Okay, so prejudice, a preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. So let's say that it is based on reason and actual experience. It's still a narrow perception of reality. No matter how you put it, it is. It just is. We cannot and will not experience this entire world, people, places, or things, whether it be people, places, or things in this one lifetime. And some of us have lived many lives, okay? And we still haven't figured it all out, right? That's the whole beautiful thing about it being a journey. So what I'm saying is, there's a lot more to life than passing judgment on the next person. So if you're guilty of this, just stop. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. You need to cut it. Like, for real, you tripping, shorty. Because why would you just, why do such a thing and not expect the same in return? Again, with the message of you get what you put out, right? So you can't go around just out here spreading hate and not love and then expecting the world to be your oyster. It don't work like that, boo-boo. Not with universal law, it does not. Furthermore, you're restricting your horizon in life with that mentality. There is so much more to this world and its inhabitants. There is so much this world and its inhabitants have to offer, whether human or not. All right. So that goes for animals as well. I try my best, man. I be trying my best not to kill these bugs. Like, it depends on where I'm at in the spectrum. Like, cause if I'm vibing low, you're out of here. But if I'm vibing super high and on my stuff, I'm consciously I'm aware to the point where I'm like, if I were a bug, I wouldn't want to be treated this way. So I try my best to release them, honestly. And I be feeling so bad when I be just squish them, man. I just squish the life. Just squish the life out of them. Why? Why do we want to squish the life out of each other? Where does that get us? How does that make you feel good? Anyway, so with that mentality, there is a lot you're going to ignorantly make yourself miss out on, like, for real, because it's so much out here, like, in different forms, shapes, colors, sizes. Why limit yourself? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about people, but I'm just talking about food. I'm talking about animals. I'm talking about different places of the world. Like, why be set in your ways before you get to even...
I love your face, mommy.
I love your face too. Thank you. That was insane. See, I love your face, mommy. I put this face mask on purpose. Please go have a seat, sir.
That's purple?
Yes.
That's like that red.
Go have a seat, sir. Thank you. I love your face, mommy. That's how we should all be, like little kids. Like, kids don't care. Kids are this. Let me hold on. I have this one message, and that reminds me to go into this story. So for those of us that see the bigger picture and try to give everyone a chance, you do not change for anyone or anything. Do not change that mindset. You're on the right path. Keep leading by example and keep being a beacon of light for truth, love, and true freedom. All right. I'm not saying you got to be Mary Poppins out here and you can't put somebody in their place when it's warranted, but do it gracefully and do it in a way that you're in such a way that you're being a teacher instead of the student in the situation, especially if you know better. Okay. So back to the story speaking of him, we were at the park earlier. This is what even influenced me to post this. We were at the park earlier and he's always friendly, you know, wanting to play with other kids, make friends easily. Well, today was really off. It was weird. A Caucasian man and his 3 kids, they arrived at the park, and I don't care who he plays with. They're kids. Kids are going to be kids. And my son was approaching them at the playground, and even that they were approaching each other, really. So the kids, again, they don't care. That's how you know that this stuff is like from that have mental problems. Like, anyway, so they were getting ready to play tag, and he's like, "Come on, kids, let's go look at the water." And I'm just like, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, at first I didn't jump to any conclusions, but I'm just like, okay, so they came to the park to play, but you're going to take them down to the water. 3 kids. Okay, go to the water. That's cool. That's fine. Come here, son. Let's go. Let's go to the other part of the playground. So they go about their day. Fast forward, we're wrapping it up, getting ready to, you know, head back to the car or whatever. And I'm starting to pull off, and I notice that he's back at the same exact playground, and the kids are playing perfectly fine. I'm just like, you know what? That says more about you. Those babies, I feel so sorry for them. Please, hey. No, go have a seat, sir. Please. Thank you. But yeah, I feel so bad for those babies, because at the end of the day, it's like, dude, really? You're gonna start them off early like that? Like, you're really going to ruin their mindset that early. And they're so precious, they're so innocent, they're so full of life, and they had that to share with other people, and you're gonna be demonic as fuck and sit there and restrict them from exploring and having an adventure of life. Like, what is a 3-year-old gonna do to your? These kids were older than him, by the way. They were like pushing maybe anywhere from 7 to 10. What is a toddler gonna do? I don't know. It's just weird. And I put this on purpose because I love that he came in here. He was like, I like your face, mommy, because nothing should matter. Our indifferences is what makes us unique. So why do we want to tear everybody else down for having? I don't want 10,000 of me walking around in the world. Like, I get on my own nerves, right? I get tired of myself sometimes. I want some vibrant energy, some diversity, right? Black, yellow, white, purple, blue, orange, rainbow, whatever. Like, I don't know, people just be weird, man. But it's just a generational thing, man. Them curses work on both sides. It doesn't matter. It works on both sides, and that it's embedded, deeply embedded, deeply rooted. So that goes into me saying, when people discriminate against others, this is either one or two things. It's self-hatred being projected through insecurity, because hate is admiration and love in its lowest form. All right. Usually people, you know, again, with that lack mentality, they see what they see things that they see things in others that they don't have within themselves, and it makes them mad. Jealousy and envy is real, and it's a thing, and it's not pretty. It's super ugly. It's hideous, and it'll make people act a dang fool. Or it's the second thing, intimidation, being projected through fear. Many people aren't as confident in themselves as they appear. Most put on an act. Again, act. Let me say that right. Act. Thus me having this mask on. It's in alignment with what I'm talking about. It takes courage and work for some to set aside their indifferences because they are a slave to their own ego, better known as emotions. All right, emotions. Energy, motion, the feelings in you're giving off and projecting onto others. Again, that's why I emphasize embodying love, because that's the highest vibration. No matter what you want to talk about, you want to talk about peace and joy and self-confidence, all that falls under the whole big umbrella of love, right? And everything else is fear. Even intimidation. I mean, not intimidation, but self-hatred. That's still fear. All right. Anyway, so recall that it says more about the mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually weak state of that particular person versus you. All right. Continue to live in love with open arms and be grateful for those who do celebrate who you are, where you come from, and where you are headed. A lot of people need even more love than an impulsive reaction. So this is back to my people that see the bigger picture. Don't get upset. Don't give them what they're giving you. Just try to teach them. And even if they're not hearing it in the moment, that seed is being planted and they're going to hear it, see it, and realize it later down the line on a major or minute scale, because the universe works in crazy ways. Karma, it plays out in the craziest ways. At the end of the day, a lot of people need even more love than an impulsive reaction. So when it comes to these type of situations, you have to take charge and use your power with responsibility, chosen ones, and teach them in the moment, because what you say pretty much goes. And in a sense, I'm saying like you leaving a strong and solid impression on people that are on a lower vibration. All right. because you're so magnetic, so because you stand out, because you're just so alluring, okay? And that's from your anointment, right? So again, when you're in these situations, just pray for yourself and remove the evil eye, the bad juju, all of the above, and pray for them to experience an awakening and have a change of heart and mind, all right?